Howdy y'all, you got the Bulldog on the channel. I'm down here on a Sunday because I forgot to grab some parts to take home with me Friday night because we was going to a memorial. And when I got back to the shop here to grab my bike, our light had shown up because last week, in the middle of everything that was going on, my wife went deer hunting. And the large caliber got the job done, but now I got to fix the bullet. Fortunately, it didn't do any body damage at all, just took out the light, because that body damage there was from the last time it hit a deer, which it destroyed the entire front of the car, and that light's new. I'll just, the hood was here. And all this here, it was folded down, and that's why the exhaust is caved in. That's how I ended up getting the car. That was her dad that did that, and it didn't hurt anything else. It sat long enough that the alternator went bad because it was exposed to the elements, but oh well, I just started pulling and yanking on it, and a lot of it I didn't even use tools. I just, this time, nowhere near the damage. So we've got an El Cheapo light on the interweb, and we're gonna go ahead and stick it on here. You see this, I think this might be new, I'm not sure. It didn't hurt the hood any at all. So a lot of this you can just take a pull and pull it back into shape. I don't remember how many bolts there are, so we're just going to start yanking stuff out and pop this thing out, see if we can pop a new one in, and maybe I'll pull out on this fender a little bit more. This is always stuck out. Yeah, there's a piece of the critter. The darn thing, we're following somebody on the highway, and this thing and its companion decided, we're gonna cross now. We're not gonna wait for that other car. So when the one went by, it dove out. She missed the first one, got the second one. I don't know. They make cheaper ammo, but I have never used the cheaper ammo. I've always used the expensive stuff, so I can't say much. All right, I'm gonna yank this thing open because I work on so many different things that I don't remember what each one has. I just see the one bolt on top, so before I even start, I take the new part out and look at it. I think this has a smoked lens. It does. So the car will have a trophy. It's, just prove that it's been in a prize fight. Because we're gonna have a black eye. Now, this isn't new for me because my truck had a black eye for years since I had to change the ring around the headlight, and one of them was blacked out and one of them wasn't, but gives it character. Looks like that's just the one bolt right there on top. Just kind of hooks in one spot, and maybe there's a piece that's supposed to go on the side, but I never took the bumper cover off to do the other work, so it must not need that. It's been running for years like it. So I'm gonna grab a 10mm and we're gonna get after it. When you're coming apart, it really doesn't matter much if things don't go quite right. It's only important when you're going back together to not break things. The lights still worked. The lights still worked. So we're gonna put them aside. It's got new bulbs. This socket's broken, but I think it was broken before. And oh yeah, there's the zip tie I was using to hold it in that wasn't doing anything. So we'll just use that again. While this is apart, I'm gonna do a little body work. There is a bolt here. I don't remember having the bumper cover off of this. Maybe that's... Oh, that's a fresh brake, so I must have had the bumper cover off of this when I did the work. So I'm gonna have to pull it off a little bit so I can get in there and get that bolt. So there's only 2 bolts that hold it together. It's got some hooks down here that are supposed to hold the bumper cover on that don't anymore. So I might pull on that a little bit too. All right, we've got 1 screw. Straight up right there. That'll pop out. Yeah, I can get to that bolt. Why'd you do that? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get something to persuade it out a little bit because this stuck way over, and I'm gonna there. That might line up a little bit better. Now I've got a smaller hammer, but what's the fun in that? Well, that didn't work. I see. Now right here, this is pushed in a little bit, and I think whenever this all got folded up, it pulled in. So maybe I can hit that. Now it's not straight. Well, it wasn't before, so it's all covered up, but nobody needs to know. It'll be our little secret, but that's like that. This here. It was folded down a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. We'll try a test fit. No, that's not gonna work. Fine adjustments. that's gonna look good. Now, I'll see if I can get everything plugged in. You know, I laid all the wires down. So, let's come back out. And I'm gonna plug this in, like that. Plug this in, like that, and you plug this in, like this, and this. And I'm sure that'll be fine because it lasted before. No. You were in there before. Come on, I know you fit. That's the problem. Whenever you have to take it back apart, then it don't want to go the next time around. There we go. There. Just like that. Kind of lines up. Okay, that should have caught. Okay. Just kind of pull this, look there, pop it up. This screw goes straight up. There we are. Okay. We got lights. Let's see. Well, just don't look too close. Well, that does it for this video. A lot of that was uncut. I'll shave a little bit of time out of it, but it took me 30 minutes to do. It is quick to do a lot of this stuff if you don't care what it looks like when you're done or who's going to see it later. So this is redneck repair. This is not customer stuff. Customer stuff, when you're charging for it, you got to make it look right. But my stuff isn't that good, so we don't do that here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, share it all around. We'll talk to you later.